my God, I'm going crazy. So I just went out for an hour or whatever, made some good money because it's Saturday night, and I find some beers that are closed. Nobody drank them yet, They went into the club, they bought 6, they only drank 4. So I found a few. It happens all the time, but I don't drink. So I'm looking for someone who looks like they might appreciate this beer. And I see a dude. He looks like he's, homeless or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever he is. Doesn't look too disheveled, so I'm not really sure I'm watching him. But then I notice he's walking from empty can on the floor, whatever he's finding, and he's drinking them. He's not taking the cans for the recycling. He's just looking for a sip of beer at the end. So I think this is a perfect dude. So I go up to him and I hand him a closed can of beer. And the look on his face, okay, he's like, he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. I mean, it's 1 a.m. Nobody has a closed can of beer out there, and no one's just giving it away. And he needed one beer. It looks like he was suffering. So it was great. It was great. This is the kind of stuff that really I get off on. Being part of the community, part of my city, out there, and just trying to help people. Cause trouble if I have to, whatever it is. But being integrated, I suppose, and not being isolated by like this barrier of capitalism and like this protective, defensive, narcissistic thing going on with people. I don't know. I wouldn't go out there, Why would I give him a beer when I found that I can drink it myself? I just say, fuck. Anyhow, I think I'm going to go back out again because it's kind of fun out there. But what a feeling I have now. What a joy I just got giving that guy a beer. And it's like the small things in life. And you know what? Had I given him money, had I given, let's say, $10, $15, $20, do you think he would have smiled like that? No, man. He can't buy a beer. And even if he could buy a beer, it's not the same thing as being handed the beer. Okay? And this is what I've been trying to explain to everyone and to you guys from the very beginning of this 4 years ago, because I never knew it. I never realized it. I thought my mother gave me money and that was good enough. Now I realize, no, man. It would have been better if she never gave me $1 and she only gave me what I actually needed as a human being at the time. In other words, I recognized the guy's need for a beer. So when he saw that I recognized what his need was, it was like magic. And it's happened to me many times. People have helped me out with certain things that I go, wow, that's magical. But had they just given me money, which has happened sometimes, it doesn't feel like magic. I appreciate it if I need it. It's happened a couple of times where I even needed the money and I took the $5 or whatever. But it doesn't really feel like magic if the guy would have handed me, let's say, a gram of weed. That's what's happened too a couple of times. People have seen me in the cans. They go, hey, come here, and they're rolling a joint and they'll give me a nugget, and that feels like they care about me. That feels like love. But have they give me $5, $10, that would have feel like narcissism, like they're looking down on me, like they think I need their money. Man, I don't need their money. He doesn't need my money. He needs my beer. You know what I mean? This is the essence of my talk tonight. Okay, guys, I'll probably come back in an hour with another story to tell you because it was a bad month, man. After having that cash, I was still working, but I didn't feel the blood. I still don't really feel it. I'll feel it when I'm out of money again. Then I'll really feel like I am part of the world because I have to be there to survive. Like, I can't just... I mean, a guy like Jeffrey Epstein to come back to that creep again. Ugh. Sitting on an island all by himself. You know what I mean? He didn't have a wife, or the fucker couldn't even get a wife. That's how pathetic he was. Hey, if I had $1 billion, I'd have a wife. Trust me, I'd have a wife. She'd have $0.9 billion to her name because I don't need it. These guys, like, sitting in their ivory towers, they never get to have any real fun. That's why they need to go look for entertainment in little girls or pedophilia, whatever their stupid perversions are. That's what it's all. Narcissists, they have ivory towers, defenses. They never have any fun because of it. So they need to go where they think it's going to be fun, like sex addiction, whatever, and it's never fun. That's not fun. So they have to keep doing it again and again. Chasing people, or chasing sex, or chasing relationships because they're not having any fun. And if you're not having any fun in your life, I'm going to tell you it's because You're too isolated, you know, and you may have to lose something. Look, I'd rather have not gotten the $1,000 my mother gave me. I'd rather have lost that. I tried to reject it. I would have rejected it. I tried. They pushed it in me. Once it was in my hands and they were gone, I would have given it back to them, but I was not about to chase these fucking assholes to have to see them again. So I text them, go fuck off. It's over, guys. I have your money. That's it. I take my mother's money. Go away. Over. But had they been in front of me, had they taken it, I would have been happy to give it to them. Because that's not what life's all about. You know, it's not what's all about. You need money in desperate times. That I'm not going to disagree with. But if you're able-bodied and you're healthy, you can work when you need money. I don't care if you go to McDonald's for, you know, and work double shift for a month and then you quit. But you can do it, right? And I could do it, and I do it when I have to. So I've done it millions of times. So it's belittling to be handed money as if you're needy, right? I was thinking how, when I'm doing the cans, how a nice person, an empath, will give money to a beggar, to a panhandler, but a narcissist will find someone who's maybe doing the cans and try to give him money. Not really, but like, I don't need the money. Everyone who does cans, we all say the same thing. People try to hand us money. We say, give it to the fucking alcoholics. We're the hardest working, and we have money all over the place. You know, the harder we work, the more we make. So we don't need your $5 to be lazy. In other words, you're gonna give me $10, dude. I'm talking about when I'm not desperate. It's not 3 a.m. and for some reason I didn't mess up, right? It's like, if you give me $10, all I'm gonna do is like go home and be a vegetable for an extra half hour. What's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I don't need it. It's fun to keep the adrenaline going. It keeps me alive, you know. And it makes me, and even if it doesn't keep me alive, at least it keeps me feeling alive. Alright. I'm going back out, man. I'm having fun again. I swear, as the money goes down, you know why I'm having fun? Because I decided today I'm spending it on a synthesizer, and tomorrow I'm getting $50 of weed that I have to make, so suddenly I put a pressure on myself a little bit, and it feels good again. I don't want to spend my mother's money on weed, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. A synthesizer I wanted to get, so I'll get a better one. That'll be her present to me. It would have been nicer if she bought me a synthesizer, you know what I mean? But when she knows I need something, she won't be there. It's only when she knows I'm independent and I'm happy elsewhere. And then she'll come and she would try to... it's a real gaffe, man. It's hard to catch because you think they're being nice to you. I even feel like an asshole talking about it this way. My mother gave me $1,000. You know, hey, dude, you should be grateful. You know, many people would love their parents to give them $1,000. And I'm saying, yeah, I do know there's lots of people like that. I totally feel you. But I also know there's people who are parents give them $100,000, and I can tell you I would not want to be them. Okay? They're not, it's not helping them any. Unless they really, you know, are, you know, whatever. They don't like to work, I suppose. That's fine. If you don't like to work, you don't like to work. But if you like to work and you're a healthy young person working, or, you know, middle-aged, if you're a guy, you just don't, fuck, man, I can say it 1,000 times. Although it sounds totally insane, I keep getting proof of my original thesis that the money was ruining me. It was ruining my mood. It wasn't ruining me as a person, but it was ruining my sense of freedom. Chasing money and being given money, and just my life revolving around. It's not like I still don't chase it and want it, but I just want enough to get by for the day, you know, or the day or two. I don't chase it anymore like I used to. Oh, I want to make 50,000. Then I could relax. That's what I used to think. That's how I used to live. Oh God, I'm gonna work really hard. I'm gonna try to cut this deal, man. Sell this business. You know, I'll make $1 million, and then I can what? I can tell you everything I wanted to do would have killed me. Sit on the beach, buy a big house, get a beautiful wife, a supermodel wife, and have kids that, you know, she's going to ignore because she was never there to be a mother. She was a supermodel. Oh, I would have made 1,000,000 mistakes with the money. I wouldn't have been Jeffrey Epstein, but I would have been like all these stupid fucking billionaires like, who probably just They have to pay for sex. For me, that even Donald Trump has to pay for sex. Jeffrey Epstein, billionaire, has to pay for sex. That says enough to me, man. You know, a guy who has fun in life and enjoys life is not a narcissist. They don't have to pay for sex. They just get sex, right? You meet people. You're a human being. You have a relationship of some kind. I can do that as a borderline, you know, for a while. You don't go out and look in the newspapers and say, I want to choose this one and I'm going to pay this one to have sex. I mean, this is insanity, and that's where these people live. Everyone I grew up with, they go see prostitutes. They go to Cuba to see prostitutes. I mean, what is that? I rest my case.